Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Mr. Hockey Day here today, and I'm doing some Krunker.io. I'm gonna be showing you guys all the cool spots, angles, and rotations on all the maps in Krunker.io. I'm going to be squishing as much information in a short period of time as I can to try and not make this video too long. So let's start off right off the bat on the map called Sandstorm. You have this awesome rotation right here. If you go around on the back of this section right here, there's this little platform right here you can jump up on, and then you jump up into the next section right here. You have the great rotation into this area, get some nice angles, but then further from this, you can rotate onto this section and get some good angles on this way. And then also, if you come on these boxes right here, you can again rotate onto this section and surprise the enemy once more. So that's pretty much like the only one big tip on this map. Also, another tip though is whenever you're going around this like long line of sight, if you have like an AR or something, always just start pre-firing. It's always gonna be someone walking right there, like this, like boom, already be on it. It's pretty simple. But then also whenever you come around this corner right here, I jump and then take my shots, because whenever you're like a different height, people get like surprised. So if I was like here and someone comes around that corner, they wouldn't recognize me. Or they would take time to go from here to boom, from right there. So now we're going to go into the next map, which is Little Town. So now we are on Little Town, and we have a few rotations that I'm going to show you first, and then some cool tips and tricks. So first, you can use the shotgun to get up onto this section right here, as long as the other section right there. You can also use the shotgun to get up on this little platform right here, and get some nice little angles, as long as you can also get onto the section on the other side of the map right here, as long as get some other angles, whatever you really like. Also, a tip is whenever you're coming around this corner to pre-fire right here, because people spawn right there and you can get a nice little wall bang. Also, a big thing on this map is wall bangs and pre-fires. If you know someone's over there, you can go shoot. You can shoot through that. You can also shoot through boxes. You can also shoot through this entire truck, basically. You can shoot through that. You can also shoot through another spawn over here, these little grass blocks right here. And most importantly, you can shoot through this thing right here, because a lot of people climb up there and try and camp. And those are my tips on Little Town. Let's hop over to the next map. So now we're on Berk, and I'm going to be showing you guys some tips and tricks on this map as well. Now, to start it all off, this entire red container here in the middle, where people like to camp in this area right here, is completely wall bangable, or yeah, completely shootable. So you can shoot straight through it at head level over to that spawn over there, and maybe get a kill. You can shoot in this highly contested area over there, and try and get a kill, and multiple other places, you know, maybe like here, maybe like there. It's just easy to get a wall bang if you just shoot at head level with like an AR or SMG or something like that. You can also get up on this section right here for a nice angle. Also, it's a cool rotation right here. If you're coming down this section, you want to rotate easily to the middle section. You can just shotgun up to this section. If you're not that good at shotgunning up like that, you can always go in the box and then do the same thing. I missed my shot. Dang. And then also, a big thing on this map is pre-firing and wallbang. So if I was coming down this section and I spawned over there, I'd come down here and then just instantly wallbang all this and pre-fire to try and get the kill. Also, a good rotation from here upwards instead of going this way and having to worry about that angle and then that angle and a bunch of other angles. You can go up to on this section right here if you have a knife out with an AR or an SMG, and then just jump there, pull out your gun, and then jump the final one. But be careful about this angle right here. And then you also have to be worried about the spawns on this map, because they're pretty basic. There's a spawn here, a spawn there, and then a spawn there, and then there's one in that far corner, and then there's one up here, as long as one more right there, and then there's one last one and in this section. So if you're a good player and you're trying to get a lot of kills, you need to push those spawns and memorize where the players are going to be spawning, so you can get easy kills in this map. This is the map that I actually have my record kills on, which is like 44, which is okay. But now I'm going to be going on to the next map. So now we're on the map SubZero. This is one of my favorite maps to get easy kills on bots, because there's mainly like 3 spawns. There's a spawn here, people spawn right there. There's also another spawn in this corner right there, and then one more down there to the left. Now, a little tip: if you're playing on point, you can a nice camping spot when this location is right in that corner right there. Let me get onto it. right here to get some nice angles. They will never know you're there. Or they'll know you're there, but it's not, you shouldn't be there. Like, they're not going to pre-fire that spot right there. A lot of people don't know about this rotation right here. That you can go through. Also, there's a little bit of a glitch spot. You can like crouch right here, and your body's like super small. Just like sit here and camp. I'm not a huge fan of camping, but if you're into that life, you know that you do you. Also, if you're ever coming around this corner, always pre-fire to this, and if there's no one there, then pre-fire to this, because usually there's like a bot like standing right here. Also, you can jump over this and like get a little shot. You can't jump over this, but you can like get a little look. Also, whenever you come around corners again, like this, I always jump high, just so they don't, like, who's going to expect you at this height, peeking the angle? Exactly, no one. So you're going to get easy kills there. There's no real places to camp, but this is a really good map for getting easy kills if you're a pro player who knows how to b-hop or slide hop. Now on to the next map. Now, this is the map that I literally hate the most. There are so many ways to die. The movement's very limited with these, like, things you have to go up, so you can't slide hop that well. Although there are some cool angles. Now, a lot of people camp right here, which usually I do. There's a lot of bots. You can get some 4 nice angles with some nice long lines of sight. Now, you can get on top of these gallons right here for a super high angle, which I sometimes like to do. You can also, there's a nice pre-fire spot right here that everyone just like camps at and watches there. Although I don't usually do that, but you can do whatever you want. It's also a nice spot if you're coming down this way and you're slide hopping. I might not be able to do it first try, so I'm gonna go slow-mo. You can jump here to there and then back, so you can keep your speed. You can also knife jump up into there. And then last spot is when you're over in this section, you can get on top of this water jug thing and have a nice angle here if you're playing point, because they won't expect you at this super high angle. And then also if you're coming across on here and you do a nice jump right there, you can also try and slide hop onto this thing right here and then do the same thing. But this is a nice little pathway. You can get a nice kill right there and then go right there. But in my opinion, this is like one of the worst maps. I don't think it's that good. I think they should take it out of the game. And now on to the next map, which is Overgrowth. Now this is Overgrowth. This is one of my favorite maps ever, basically, to come out. I love it. I get a lot of high kills on it. Now we're just going to go over the tips and tricks. There's a pre-fire thing right here you can get if anyone's going down or coming up this little pathway right there. You can also shotgun over this. And you guys notice in a lot of these tips and tricks, the shotgun comes in handy a lot. Like if you're peeking any angle, get a different line of sight and get up in the air like this. And you get easy kills every day. So I would recommend using that as your secondary. You can only do that if you're over level 20. If not, you can just use the vents, and it's basically the same thing. You can just go up once, then shoot again. There's a nice pre-fire spot right here. People always spawn there. Also, if you're coming right through this section right here, pre-fire to that, and then also pre-fire to this. And what I like to do is I like to pre-fire to that, and then I come around this way, and then I pre-fire to this, and then I come back around. And I like to stay around this area because it's where usually people like come together. So like where kind of the middle of the spawns are. You can also come down here, get a little pre-fire there or there, and then also use this other section right here, which is a nice little open section, but no one really traffics through here, in my opinion. And also when you're playing point over here, you can actually like jump crouch in this, and then you can shoot through that and get some good angles if you're playing point here. And that's pretty much it on this map. We're gonna hop over to the last map, which is Freight. Oh, also you can get a I don't think you can get on here actually. Yeah, I don't think you can get on here. Yeah, no. Okay, so on to the next map. Now this map is Freight. This is one of the newest maps to come to Krunker.io, and in my opinion, you know, it's a pretty balanced map. Although this section right here, there's a lot of spawning. There's a spawn there, and there's a spawn there. I feel like whenever I'm in this section, I always need to pre-fire this because there's so many bots just spawning there. Also, a lot of people don't know what this section, because everyone comes through there and looks this way. But you can go over here and then get a nice little peek on people that are coming through that tunnel. Also, if you go up here, you can shotgun into this section right here. And that's pretty much it for this map, basically. There's also this section right here you can go into. I haven't really found that many cool tips and tricks on this map. You can go here. If you're playing point, maybe a nice angle. You can also, right here, if you're playing point, and this is your section right here, you're defending, you can sit right here and then get a super long line of sight all the way down there. That's pretty nice, but again, whenever you're peeking this corner, just shotgun up the air and then get your shots off. And now on to the last map, which is the competitive map. Called Shipyard, I believe. Now, this is Shipyard. This is one of the ranked maps in Krunker.io. And if you don't know what ranked is right here on the left side. If you hit it, you can queue for a 1v1, a 2v2, or a 4v4. 1v1's queue time is like 30 seconds, 2v2's is like a minute, and in my opinion, 4v4's take about like 5 to 20 minutes to queue into. That's in my opinion. Now, a big thing in this map is just movement. You need to learn how to either, if you don't slide hop, or if you do slide hop, maybe learn how to b-hop if you have the FPS for it. If you see my top left, I have, right in this section right here, I have 60 FPS. If you have like above 100, you can b-hop, which is you get like a little more traction when you slide hop. You can move faster, but also a big thing on this map is you can, like, if you're using the sniper, you can just jump up and then shoot like this. But a big thing is movement. You can also camp in some places, like right here you can camp and then you can watch them come from this way, and if they come from this way you can also get a nice shot on them. And that is it for today, folks. That is all the maps in Krunker.io with my tips on them. If you have any tips that you did not notice in this video, make sure to put them in the comments to help people out. If you want any future Krunker videos, just maybe let me know, because this is one of the uploads that's been different than the others. I've uploaded a bunch of Pixel when I first started, then I've uploaded some Siege, but this might be a new series, maybe with some Zombies Royale, not sure. Let me know in the comments below, and see you guys later.